Yeah, there were 5, right? Okay, one was this it was Watermelon, Abe Lincoln, Naruto, Sergeant Frog, and what else?
Sergeant Frog.
Watermelon.
You said watermelon.
Watermelon, Abraham Lincoln, Naruto.
No, Abe Lincoln, not Abraham Lincoln. Sergeant Frog.
Taco?
Black guy.
And what?
Taco? I don't know.
No, I think there were only 4, weren't there?
Stalin.
Yeah, it was probably Stalin or something.
No, we didn't start the whole Stalin thing until.
Well, anyways,
We'll just imagine
he was looking at the beauty of it when he got startled and jumped when he heard this creepy little voice behind him say,
Me llamo Styler.
"Do you find that?" Wait, what did he say again? He said some cheesy line in that weird voice.
It was Skylar's voice.
No, it was Watermelon. That was Watermelon. And then he was like,
Oh, yeah, Skylar's the creepy ghost guy, huh?
Wait, we're not at that part yet, Ryan.
No.
No spoilers. So he was like, why are you Watermelon? Not Marshmallow was like, why are you like, who are you? Because it's really creepy, you know, that some creepy old owl with purple tinted feathers popped up behind him.
Wasn't that Mr. Beck?
It was kind of themed off him, but yeah.
Who? Teacher?
Nothing.
Okay.
I remember
Probably.
that.
Where was I? Oh,
Creepy
yeah.
purple owl thing perked up behind
So
him.
he asked him why he was behind him, and he said, "I am here to help you find your father." He said this whole long thing, you know. I'd have to look at the paper again. I don't remember, but
The dream?
we're not that part yet. That's and then Marshmallow was like, what did Marshmallow say again? He was like, that reminded me of a time I was in Taco Bell or something like that. And then
He had a dream that he was in Taco Bell.
Yeah, he had a dream he was in Taco Bell, and there was this guy. He was like concentrated. He was like begging for money, cause he was. You know how he's gold?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I forgot to say that Marshmallow was a gold frog. But he was ironically begging for money because he's poor. You know why it's ironic, right?
Yeah, because he's gold and...
Yeah. He was begging for money from random people that went inside the thing, and then he noticed this girl went to the. Should I skip this part?
Yes.
No, say it.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna skip a part for reasons.
If it doesn't contribute to the plot, you can skip it.
It's something about Taco Bell and
Yeah, I had to do
Dipper.
Taco Bell, and let's just skip that part. And then Watermelon's like, well, you didn't really have to tell me that, but okay.
It wasn't.
Is that what Jeremy told me earlier?
Yeah, he told me.
What you told? What?
I tell everyone the story.
Never told us. Anyways, he was like, where was that? I forgot.
This was like last year news.
Yeah. Wait, what part was I at?
You're at, you didn't have to tell me that.
Oh. Well, Watermelon was
They
like,
went to his mansion.
we're not that part yet. Watermelon was like, he's like, the sand trap has information about your father, but they don't have your father. And if you win the tournament of ninjas in the Rainbow Basket in San Francisco, then the sand tribe leader will give you information about your father in order to find him. So Watermelon was like, what was he like? He was like, I'll help you train to find your inner strength to train for the tournament of ninjas. That's not the thing yet. Yeah, so he's like, your training will start whenever, and then he's like, and then Marshmallow was like,
I can't wait to start tomorrow.
and then scene concluded. And then, yes. And
then commercial break.
Commercial break. Snuggies.
Snuggies?
This is why I don't read fan
An ad for Taco Bell.
This isn't fan fiction at all.
This was a story he had to write in his English class.
A creative writing essay.
So,
I had
fan
to shorten
fiction.
it though. It's only 7 pages. I had to shorten it.
Didn't
because
you
I
win
did-
$5?
I did it at like 12 a.m. so. Or like 3 a.m. I don't remember.
12 a.m.
I had to do it, so I typed it. I was like,
So you just made a random fan fiction and then at 12 o'clock.
It's not a fan fiction at all.
Okay, commercial over. Start again.
Okay. So, Marshmallow wakes up in his house again, you know, because he went back and all that food. And he's like, Watermelon told him to meet him in the mansion, in the cemetery. The creepy frog cemetery. Ooh, fire. So, so we decided to walk because it's not that far. It's just, that was cool. It's just down the road. So he goes out of his house, which is, if you're on this side, it's on this side of the street, and then there's, yeah. So he goes down and goes to the right, walks down, and he's like, and there's this guy that, I don't know if this is in the actual story, but he's like, you see that road down there? That road down there has a lot of history. I don't know if that was in the story, but,
No,
and then, yeah.
it was a deleted scene.
Yeah, deleted scene. That was great. So he goes down the road, and then the cemetery's on his left. And he sees this creepy old mansion. And it looks all run down, and... Should I skip this part with Skylar in it?
Yeah, go ahead. Say it.
No.
Okay. I won't skip it.
Don't skip
so
it.
he goes down, and he sees the creepy cemetery. So he walks up to the dark, desolated, creepy door and knocks on it when there's no answer. So he just assumes that that there's no one there, so he almost turns back when it creaks open. He thought that was normal, so he just walked in, and it was all dark inside. He walked a little forward, and it got really cold, and the door slammed shut behind him. He thought that was normal too for some reason. So it's like pitch black inside. And
It's pretty much when someone takes something that already exists and then writes some very terrible story about it.
It's like this one Taco Bell story we got.
Perfectly well
Yeah.
explained.
Okay.
And
You don't want
sometimes
to
it can
even
lead
know
into
about that.
their own little.
yeah, they do it about One Direction.
I see it as like an Easter egg
Yeah,
in
they
his
do
book.
that about like One Direction. a boy
But they do
band,
nasty
stuff like
things.
that. They do nasty things.
Well,
You
go
know
on
what?
Google
It's
when you
the
get
kind
home.
of thing you don't
You
want
will
the
find
fans.
lots of
That's why it's
terrible
called fan
things.
fiction. The fans make it.
Where was I? He was inside the house, right? And it's all dark. And he starts to walk forward, and he sees like a beam of light going down, you know. Oh, that's great. He sees a beam of light going down. And he just stops for a second. And suddenly a huge, like, piece of wood falls down from the floor. Or, sorry, the ceiling. And a bigger beam of light comes down. So he can actually see. And then he hears this thumping noise coming down. He hears a thumping noise. And it's like echoing, so he assumes that there's a hallway in front of him.
Yeah, I've heard the story before.
Just
Would you know about this story? No. So he walks down the hallway, and he actually sees that there is a hallway, or like a hallway. So he starts to sprint towards the door for some reason. That's later on. He gets scared because the thumping noise goes faster and faster as he gets closer to the door. Okay. When he almost reaches the door, when he just stops suddenly. And then he reaches for the door, and then he gets pushed back by a huge force of, just like a huge force. Magnetic force or something, I don't know. So he decides to sprint towards the door, putting face down with his head, and smashes his head into the door.
He's determined.
Yeah. And that's when his world came crumbling down. Everything was all dizzy when the thumping noise stopped. It was like,
Oh, Sue.
the heck? It was like, hecka fast, and then it just stopped. He got up, and the thumping noise started again, and went even faster faster than ever before. He opened the door, and what he saw scarred him for life.
Oh.
It was, he saw this really tall, skinny,
Slenderman?
he saw this tall, skinny ghost that disappeared when he saw,
Slenderman.
no, when he saw, Marshmallow.
Slenderman?
Okay, you ready for this? They were playing ping pong. Marshmallow always hated ping pong, so it hurt his eyes to see it.
Cody instantly told me, man, you think wrong when I read that. I was like, what?
You only thought it.
No, you told
That's
me.
called word choice. You know, they teach us that in AP English.
I have that teacher, you know.
Professional writing.
I got
Cody.
a super good grade on it.
Cody, didn't you have Mr. Anderson? Yeah, I have him right now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
What was your teacher?
Mr.
Ask
Anderson.
him if he remembers Cody.
Okay, I will.
He'll never forget.
Do you remember Cody's story?
So he asked Watermelon, he's like, who is that creepy tall guy? He's like, that was the ghost of Skylar. He used to live in this house, and now he haunts it. Stuff like that. Where was I? Oh yeah, so he hates ping pong a lot. And then Marshmallow was like, how are we supposed to train this abandoned, stupid, old house? And Watermelon's like, why don't you come see? And then he pushed a button, and then, because they're in a back room, so there's like stairs that opened up, like with a really well lit room that's all white, you know, like in Call of Duty, you know, that room, transit, you guys know what I'm talking about. So they went down there and they trained for the next month. No, it was like 2 weeks. So they trained for like the next 2 weeks. And then, didn't they have a mental fight?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Didn't you win this?
And then, no, that's where you start getting glowing.
I forgot. Jeremy, you tell this part. I forgot about this part.
Okay, so his final challenge or task or whatever was to defeat Watermelon in a mental fight. So they both sat down and they're all and stuff like
This
that.
is like a month later, 2 weeks later, I mean. Because the tournament starts in like 3 weeks.
So Marshmallow wins the mental fight and then he starts glowing dark red and Watermelon's all, you're ready.
Yeah, he goes, you're ready.
Are these characters frauds?
No, Watermelon is an owl.
An owl.
Or not,
Purple
he's
tinted
old.
Right.
feathers.
Fan fiction. It does anything it wants.
It's not
How
fan
is it
fiction.
fan fiction if it's not?
Definitely is.
Mr. Biggs.
How is it fan fiction at all? What's it a fan fiction of?
I don't know, sounds like Naruto.
No?
Very,
If
very
anything,
bad
it's
Naruto.
more Dragon Ball Z than Naruto.
Possibly.
Anything is-
Especially the mental battle.
Anyways,
The mental battle sounds like a parody thing.
so he starts the journey. He starts his journey and to the
Hanging on to the other
Nasty,
side.
right?
you know the tournament in the Rainbow Bathroom in San Francisco. And he has 2 weeks it's 2 weeks, right, Jeremy?
It bounced out.
He has 2 weeks to get there, right? So he Gangnam Styles his way through the forest. He mist engulfs around him, and he gets knocked out. So he's all knocked out. He's like on the ground. He wakes up in this white room, and what? Yeah, I almost saw that part. So he wakes up in this white room, and he's waiting. It's like, you know, those padded crazy rooms that people go, ah! and
Insane
they, like,
asylum stuff.
yeah, stuff like that.
Straight jacket on.
Yep.
He didn't have a straight jacket on because he's a
This is
frog.
chapter 4 out of 6.
Yeah, I think so.
Frogs don't wear straight jackets. Go to padded room. Carry on.
So he's sitting in this, like, you know, operating table thingies, like the metal thing. So this guy comes in, a super tall guy. It's not Skylar. This super tall guy with like bandages on his. He has like a sword that's like super big and has bandages on it.
Cloud.
No, it's not.
Pyramid Head?
And he's like, "Who the heck are you?" And then the guy's like, "I am Zane. I am here to help you and stuff." He's like, "I didn't think I would knock you out by putting my mist on you." He's like, "You kind of freaked me out by the Gangnam Style stuff, but because, you know, he was Gangnam Styling his way through the forest."
Why?
Because he caught himself being a master at Gangnam Style. Where was that? He's like,
This is like
"We only have like 30 minutes to get to San Francisco." Because they're right next to San Francisco, Zane told them. He's like,
Wait. Couldn't he have woke him up from his coma earlier, but he thought it would be funny or something?
yeah, something like that.
Of course. These people are always pricks.
Another kind of story. It's like someone tries to help you, but they just wind up being just a prick.
So anyways, they only
Eye
have...
contact is word choice. Lady present.
It's still not like a billion.
Give you the eye contact that maybe there's better words. There's a young boy camping over there. One syllable ends in
Bob Saget?
Yes.
Not totally objectionable by me, but I hear you. I would say
lady
Rick.
present. Lady
I would say
present.
Rick with a P
Rick Perry?
without saying, you know, hey,
Rick Perry.
Anyways,
no big deal.
Alright. Rick Perry.
Carry on.
anyways,
Rick with the
Six-
P?
so they
you know, just
they
wait till
head
the
off.
18th birthday party.
They're right next to San Francisco, so they headed off
This is now.
and went to the center of San Francisco, which is the Rainbow Bathroom, which the tournament was being held. So they went in there and registered in poop, and why does it go towards me?
I told
And you said I would die from the
I
fire
told James
first.
he was going to get it.
Yes,
But
you
basically
fired.
that quadrant.
Who's going to be the first one to die?
So when they got there, they
gonna
registered in poop, and he's like the first up, and they're all like, what'd they
First one to
say?
die
The
would
crowd?
be-
What was the crowd screaming?
They almost got alert. They almost got alert.
Anyways, the crowd was saying something. I forgot what they were saying.
I don't think you made this.
And then
They almost got alert.
And then he heard about how weak his competitor was. So he's like, "I'm not gonna break a sweat doing this." He's like, "I'm not gonna break a sweat doing this." So once his competitor came out, the announcer was like, "Standing in at I don't know, is the Hamburglar," and then
McDonald's?
he looks like his head was shaped like a hamburger, and he was like wearing like burglar clothes.
But he stole,
Still in your essay.
he
Sorry.
stole ham.
Yeah, we are. This is the
Okay,
one where
no,
I
this is surpassed
this is the one where I
fan
won
fiction.
when
Totally
we
BS.
entered in a contest and it
Goes
won.
on and on.
Apparently it's
Not even a
interesting.
fan fiction.
Okay,
It's
so
insane.
So
Hamburger.
he's like, "This guy looks weak," and then he starts fighting him, and then Marshmallow jumps into the air with his frog legs, and the hamburger does the same for some reason. The hamburger does the same for some reason, like jumps into the air, and then the hamburger headbutts Marshmallow like loses that quickly.
After 2 weeks of training and all that story.
This is the end.
No, it's
There's
not the
another
end.
chapter.
Anyways,
Sleeping bags
he
are
had to
out.
win in order to get the information about his father. You know,
Really? You did that?
Father.
Sitting around?
he had to win in order to get the information about his father. But anyways,
How does a tournament fit inside a bathroom?
it's a big
very
bathroom.
large bathroom.
Well,
I
it is
imagine
a
it's a
frog,
big
so it's
bathroom.
small.
But
It's a rainbow too.
anyways, Ronald McDonald walks up to Marshmallow and is like, even though you lost, I'm gonna give you the information because I don't want to die. Because it's a great evil that's. Oh yeah, Watermelon earlier on, I forgot to tell you that he said a great evil is coming to destroy the world, and your father's the only one that can stop it. So he's like, I don't. Yeah, that's the thing I forgot. So anyways, Ronald McDonald's like, I'm gonna tell you anyways because I don't want to die. So Ronald McDonald's a creepy clown. You know what he looks like. He's like, he's the leader of the Sand Tribe. You know.
He's the evil clown.
Ah, scary clown.
Basically, all the Sand Tribe is like McDonald's characters. So he tells them that it's in what was the temple's name again?
Mist Temple? No.
Taco Temple.
That's what Zane's from. Zane is from the Mist Tribe or whatever.
Well, it was on a mountain, right?
Yeah, there's like a temple on a mountain. I
It
forgot.
was
what it's
in a
called.
mountain range.
Taco Temple.
Yeah, I think so. Well, he told him that his father was in a temple, being guarded by or not being guarded, but he told him his father was at a temple on a mountain.
Chapter 6. Of 6.
Whoa.
So, anyways, he went to the temple, and once he got there with Zane's with him to help him. He saw this huge flying dragon, and then Zane's like, "You go inside," because there's a temple. I'll hold them off, and then Zane's like, "We meet again, Shaniqua."
Who's Shaniqua?
What was the part where he finds out what his mom
She's Asian, huh?
Oh yeah. Okay, so, and then it goes to the
Might be
scene
Vietnamese.
where Marshmallow is inside and he sees his father dying in a pool of blood. And well, yeah, I had to finish the essay because it was getting.
Because now it's almost 4 a.m.
Yeah, exactly. All my creativity comes late in the night.
This is the morning.
Whatever. For me, it was night. So he goes to his father and he's like, "Father! Father!"
Wasn't it for the 156th time?
Yeah, he's like, we're not that far yet. He's like, well, who did this to you? And he's like, your mother, Shaniqua. And then he's like, your mother, Shaniqua, she's actually the great evil. She can transform, because you know how she's a dragon.
She was still a frog.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah,
And
dragon.
like Shyamalan said, "Ed, what the
Probably an
twist?"
owl
What the heck are you talking
and a
about?
frog, and now we have
Yeah, watermelon. No,
Dragon.
Zane's a
I think
human.
my dog, and all of a
Watermelon
sudden,
is
like,
just his, like,
it's Ronald
training
McDonald.
mentor.
What are we talking
He
about?
doesn't.
Okay, but
Wait.
the character here is Marshmallow, who
I
is
thought we were talking
a
about
frog.
Ronald McDonald.
Yes.
Now
Okay.
Watermelon
Should've
was one of the
done
Ninja
like
Legends.
Sean.
And then Marshmallow asked him why he didn't stop the great evil himself, and he says, "Oh, I'm too lazy for that." Or he's like,
I'm
at
too
first,
old.
that's what he was thinking, but he's like, "I'm too old for this," but he was actually thinking, "I'm too lazy."
Wait. So is Watermelon Mr. Beck?
No. Well, I guess it's themed off
Wait,
him
there's one last
unintentionally.
There's one last thing in that story.
So, not Watermelon. Sergeant Frog tells his son, which is Watermelon, or not Watermelon. I mean
Is this-
Marshmallow, that he's dying for the 156th time. and that to defeat the great evil, he needs to find the truth within. And then he dies, and then
No, and then he does no.
and then Marshall's like, no.
And then the credits roll, and it says to be continued.
Yeah, to be probably not continued.